Okay, this is going to be fun. So I've got you on YouTube. Okay, there we go. I'm basically not going to be paying attention to you all at all. You're just going to see how lovely the TikTok people are with me. But like, no, you can kind of see what we're doing over here. I guess I'll put you out. So I've got like a little boom arm thing right here. So I've got my TikTokers. Hello, Noah. How are you? So you can kind of just see what's going on live. Again, like YouTube, I try and come on here and ask you if you want cards because I am. I'm looking for quality subs. And then I'm just like, I bet your blah, blah, blah is really dry. And I'm like, y'all are awful. So many people, they come over here and they're like, is my marriage going to work? You know what I mean? Like, I love, so I'm going to be spending most of my time over here. Hey Salem, what's going on? Hello, hello, hello. I know, I got my little glasses on. I don't feel like having them on my nose, but then I kind of have to in order to see you. So I'm gonna have to probably bring you closer. I'm also gonna turn the volume down on this. I like bilateral beats, but I don't want to get like literally slapped by them. What's up, Jordan? Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. So we are going to like flamethrower. The flamethrower got fixed ish. Okay, maybe not. Did I? There it is. So we're gonna do a little cleansing here. I don't have my glasses on. I'm a little bit of pyro. Hi, YouTube. I know. I'm like. I feel like my big brother is watching. With y'all, I can't see anything on the screen here. I mean, you could just hop on. Like I said, I'm not gonna really be talking to you that much. But don't you knock my pretty friends? Hey, I'm good. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Now we're gonna do a little Palo Santo. See, I'm telling you, TikTok, like nobody on YouTube. They just like hang back and just. Hey, this is an experiment. Oh God, that smells so good. Cedar and cinnamon when it's like burnt. It's good. It's very, very good. Hey, Mary Lou. Hi, Salem. Thank you. Do y'all have some questions for me? I mean, other than my personal life. Crack a beverage. I do have my. Did I put it over here? I put it over here. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to grab my Moonology cards. If I got to swap them, I got to swap them. But who's got the first question for me? Did he dream about you last night? How about I ask a better question? How about I ask how he feels about you, just in general? The dreaming about you, all that other stuff, I know I'm being weird, big sis, but like that's not a sufficient question. And yes, I'm waggling my finger at you a little bit because you want to know how he feels about you. You don't want to know if he dreamt about you. That's just a very weird question. But it's not weird when you think about it, like as a person. But I'm just saying, I'm going to rephrase it, and then we're just see like exactly how he feels about you, and we'll go from there. Does that make sense? Okay. I'm going to grab for anybody that wants to know. We're actually not on TikTok shop right now. I decided to go rogue. So I am using the Lightseers Tarot. I only have out of 30 decks, I have 11. Okay. I do have a 7 of Swords on the split here, so I'm not really happy with that, but I'm going to go ahead. Okay. So how does Kiesel, that's kind of a cool name though. I'm not going to lie. I got to get the glasses off. How does he feel about her? I see guarded, right? I have the 7 of Swords. I didn't like that on the split. I do have the 9 of Wands. I mean, you can literally see the energy. And the card is like very, very, not just like defensive, but kind of almost over it. Because the nine, we have to look at the numerology of it, right? So a nine is almost to a 10. So it's kind of like it's up to here. Yeah, with a five of pentacles, there's something about money here too. Something has happened around money, or you're asking for, again, I'm not trying to, if you put yourself out here on the internet, like things are going to come out, but I'm just saying, like, you're asking and I'm letting you know. Okay. All right, mama. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry, but sorry, not sorry, right? Because I would rather, tell everybody, well, you're on TikTok here, YouTube. I tell them all the time, I'd rather be punched in the face than somebody like be waffling on the side, whether they like me or not, right? Like, just let me know. Okay, let's see here. We're going to go with a Bongai. Partner T, be okay. It's been 7 days and no contact. I hear you. Let me phrase that in a really a better way. How is he feeling about you right now? Or I didn't mean to say he. How are they feeling about you at this point? I think that's a better, you know what I mean? Versus, yeah, because I'd be freaking out. I'd be freaking out with you. I mean, I don't know, but like, you know, here's the thing is I get a lot of people that say like, is he going to text me this, that, and the other? I don't have that type of energy coming at me through the screen like you're giving me. So I hear you. What does he really, really want with you right now? I think that's a better question to ask. That's my role in this whole thing, right? Is asking it. Okay. So I did see the Queen of Water pop her little head out, and she was in reverse, which means you can be emotionally manipulative. I'm just going to call it as it is, right? If you want the real, you got it. If you want it, you got to take it too, right? Ooh. And then we got the Queen of Wands in reverse. Honestly, I'm not going to call you out too much, but I do have the Queen of Wands. I saw the Queen of so manipulative and then very witchy. If you're doing witchy woo stuff, I don't feel like you are because I do have the Seven of Swords in reverse. But how about this? I'm just gonna call it as I sees it. As I see it, you might be the person in this relationship that needs to like take a look at themselves because he's not doing anything wrong. This is a very, very clear card that he hasn't done anything, and I have the manipulative woman flip out, and then I have the very sexy mexy lovey like hot girl that also is the only queen that is associated with doing witchcraft in the and it's in reverse. So I'm gonna call you out on that. Okay. All right, moving on. Well, thank you. Well, thank you for, I just eviscerated you on the line. So thank you for the thank you. Does Azrael think I'm cute? Let's just see what his intentions are. Okay. I do have a Chariot in reverse and a Nine of Pentacles in reverse, which would make me think that he's not moving forward because he doesn't think that you have something going on for yourself as far as money wise. It makes you like, yeah, I think like he's getting a little, but like, let's just call it. I'm learning so much when I'm doing these readings literally online. I've been so obsessed with like long-term, really hardcore kind of reads. So like this is just keeping me on my toes here. And this is where I actually feel like I'm doing God's work. Oh my gosh, we got a magician. All right, I'm not mad at it. The magicians are good. Like, and I don't have, okay, he's working. Okay. Does Azrael, that is a very, very, okay. I don't know if you know who Azrael is. It's not even answering my question. Honestly, this person, I have someone that's hard at work. Like, I don't know. Did you catfish somebody or like accidentally catfish somebody? Because I'm looking at this and I'm like, pardon me. It's going to sound rude. Yeah. And it's coming at messy. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to put his, yes, he thinks you're very cute. I will let you know, I'll only say this. that, and I'm not trying to be all weird, like, come and have a reading from me, but he thinks a lot of other people are cute as well. Okay. You're not the only one. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Yeah. I don't see anything more, but like I definitely have like the magician card. So there's like four, right? Like there's a lot of streams of like rivers of like when we talk about water. And I hardly ever take this card this way, but I read intuitively. So again, this is all for entertainment purposes only. But I definitely feel like he's getting not a lot, but he's giving just a little bit. He's not a breadcrumber. He's a I don't know, but he seems like a very lovely, kind man. I will say that. I mean, a magician in the upright. He knows what he's doing. Obviously, I'm not saying like run away if you're comfortable in that situation, but there are like three other at a minimum. Okay, just to let you know. All right. We're gonna go down. So we're gonna do so TikTok. So YouTube doesn't know the deal because YouTube is like, we're not gonna. Well, let's see. No, nobody's there. YouTube can get a little weird on us. Mm-hmm. Why am I hearing it at a girl? Oh, and we have Poppy Rico. I was like, why do I have this feeling of like at a girl, and then we have somebody wanting to? So I didn't know this, but like when you're on the TikToks, people can be like, do you want to just like hang out with me and talk with me? And I'm like, I don't know you. I don't know your followers. You could be, for all I know, you could be Andrew Tate. Not bro. Even if it's a female, because why would I get on the camera with someone that, you know what I mean? I don't know. And associate my name with, bro. We're not going to do that. All right. Back to the cards. I'm not. I'm actually, it's funny. I feel somebody's like already, I'm in between sleepies. How about that? So I figure when I'm kind of in that state where like I am not wanting to necessarily do like my regular 9 to 5 work, and I don't want to watch reality TV. In the meantime, I could be building a community and just kind of show up for myself, which I haven't done, just continuously without a schedule or anything like that. I'm just showing up for myself, So here we go. Okay. Let's see here. Well, Andrew, gosh, there's a lot of comments. It's so funny to me that during the day, I have all of these comments being X'd out, and during the evening, we never have that problem. So I am gonna, hello, can I have a card, or how does it work? How about you not be an asshole? Andrea, let's not put people's last names out here. How does Andrea feel about you? Okay, I'm just gonna go from there. Oh, okay. I got the 7 of Swords in reverse, which is really good as far as history is concerned. Like if you think that something was whatever happened, she's over it. I have temperance, I have balance here. Okay. I don't know if she's going to call and reach out to you, but what I do know is that all is well. So you can make that opportunity happen. Here's this. How about this? Because I will not, I can, but I will not predict other people's actions. But if you wanted to reach out to her, she would be open to that. And there's no hard feelings. Okay. All right. That's weird. Will you go? will you get the job tomorrow? Lupita. So I don't like doing like time bound things, but what are the chances? I kind of like that chances type of vibe. So we'll go ahead and say, and I'm going to use like my kind of like a yes no deck. It's not a yes no deck, but it's pretty, it will hurt your feelings if you ask it the right questions. Okay. Interesting. Like it's a pretty day. Prosperity lies ahead. I'm not gonna like that's at the bottom of the deck, but it just like I just had a little pop of my can. I don't know if you live in the West, but like there's only a couple of states that call soda pop. And Taurus was at the bottom. I don't know if you have a significant Taurus placement, but it's interesting meeting. Like, are you asking me the right question? I don't know if you're asking me the right question. Will you get the job tomorrow? Maybe it's not tomorrow. There's something there. Like I do feel like I've got somebody that's like trying to like, take that as confirmation. I got a slow burp coming. Pardon me. Those are confirmations for me. Yeah, I definitely feel like somebody's like testing me with another small burp behind it. So we're going to drop the tomorrow. Will you get the job? Honestly, I'm kind of like, I know I can be a little bit of an asshole, right? But I'm like, do you deserve the job? This is what you do to strangers on the internet? Yeah, I think I'm good. No, I'm not pulling a card for you. Sorry. I'm going to go ahead and block you. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, I did mean to block this person. Yes. Confirm? Nope. Confirm. Here we go. Yeah. I feel what I feel, right? All right. There we go. Moving on. Well, okay. What's up, Kay? Will you pass all your exams? I think that you should ask a different question because that's a lot, right? Like, I'm really good at English. I'm terrible at math. All of your exams, I don't even want to ask that question because I can't give you the correct answer because you gotta be like, if you asked, am I going to pass my math exam? I'll pull a card for you. Okay. I mean, like seriously, I'm being real with you. All right. So ask me one at a time. If you catch me, you catch me. If you don't, you don't. You can follow, you can subscribe, and you eventually, like maybe you got 5 classes you got going on, you'll catch me. Or I know it's kind of funny. I'm doing like, because I told you I want to do like 5K, right, for my TikTok shop, but I want like real people that are following me. So I am going to put up readings. They're going to be $20, right? I'm only taking 25 of them. First come, first serve, but I'm going to shave my mustache because I am half Sicilian. And I've been growing it out because I wanted to do like one of those like trendy, like, but like I'm just not that gal, but like I am now. So I've got the dry shampoo and I've got the like little face shavers. So when I get my first 45, I'm going to shave my face live on camera. So there you have it. It's going to be hilarious. I'm thinking. Where were we going? I scrolled out. It's going to happen forever. Feels good. There's something to be said, and I will say this for anybody that's an aspiring reader. There's something to be said about like, doing readings for like people. You're just like, yeah, it's for the collective. But I'd much rather have a smaller sphere of influence and just, I don't want to influence people. I just want to like, hey, I went through this. I saw this. This is how I, and if if I can keep anybody from going through the things that I went through, then like, oh yeah, All right. So come back, Kay, with a different question, okay? If you're listening. Okay, will you graduate? Now that is an excellent question. Okay, graduate. Let's see here. The end of a tough cycle approaches. We have full moon in category. Goodness, you would think it was Mercury retrograde. We have full moon in Capricorn. What it says, this is a really big deal. So yes, you are, but you got to push through, right? I'm a Capricorn. I love working. That's my happy place. But I feel like that may not be necessarily like your love language, but you just got to push through just a little bit. But yes, you are absolutely going to graduate. Okay. There's a lot of astrological weather that's going through the ethers that's keeping you from or putting that doubt, that seed, take that as confirmation in your mind. So you just got to push through a little bit. Even if you're in summer school, it's going to be okay. All right. I promise. This is like make it or break it right now. Promise. Well, I don't want to promise, right? What is something I need to know? Like, yeah, no, that doesn't work for me. Sorry. I just what if you want to purchase a reading from me, then you could just throw an open question like that. But we're on the internet. I kind of need that. Like, is he cheating on me? Am I going to pass? Am I going to set the other? But what do I need to know? I'm not that desperate for people in my chat. Although I will have to say, again, every time that I go on like 3 a.m., right? And then the 6 a.m. people are just weirdos, especially in TikTok. I'm like, but we're not getting anybody on YouTube. I'm kind of trying to make YouTube jelly. Let's see here, Lucas. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see. Is Lucas coming back? Let's find out. How does Lucas feel about you? Yeah, I figure, this is grounding for me, which people don't realize. This is the Capricorn in me. If I get on here, I can burn, I can walk, or I can pull cards. It's about the same amount of calories, and I love cards. I used to say I was a lazy bum. I'm not. I'm just very, I like being efficient, to say the least. Okay, how does Lucas feel about you? Oh my gosh. Well, we have a 3 of Swords in reverse. He's not mad at you. Let's see what's up. Oh, we've got Temperance. Okay. All right. I'm not mad at Lucas. Seriously. Oh, and take that as confirmation. You got like you got the trifecta. Like you got a burp, of course, right? I'm drinking. That's why I love carbonated beverages, because like everything, right, bodily wise, is a confirmation here or there, whatever. He's a good guy. I'm hearing, I was going to say rough around the edges, but soft around the edges. Okay. You might be used to the bad boy. I'm getting too good to be true. It's just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Yeah, no, he's a lover boy. He can be trusted. Seriously. I don't say that. I am rabid about being like auntie and saying like run. It feels good. Okay. All right, mama. All right, I'm gonna shuffle my cards now because I'm gonna get all that love out of my deck. I love that. I don't get it a lot. It's probably like, yeah, oh my gosh, I'm getting Aaliyah vibes. Like, your love is a one in a billion. It goes on and on and on. This is like, okay, if you don't watch it, I am. Married at First Sight, he's Cameron. I'm just saying. He's Cameron. And it's Cameron vibes. That's the thing, is like, I'm not after other people's people. I'm just like, here's the thing. You find someone and then you pull cards. cards. And they're like, oh, that's what it looks like in cards, right? I don't want other people's people. Come on. Like, that is so terrible. Who wants a man? You know what I mean? If you're trying to get some person like that, is just a recipe for disaster. Or disaster for recipe? I don't know. It's a dyslexia kick again. But here we go. All right. So YouTube, we're still on. I'm going to put my dorky lens glasses because I love them so much. They're very light. And then I'm going to see. So I don't think I've enabled the chat. I think that's what's going on, because usually I at least have a troll or two. I'm going to leave it alone for my self-esteem. Let's see here. Let's go all the way down. Oh gosh, we got a lot. Sorry, I've been rambling. No, I'm not going to apologize. I do what I want. Broken, beautifully divine. We're toasted. We'll call it Heartbreak Kid. Cool ass name. Will you be back together? Let's find out. Why do I feel like I need to use that deck? That's a very, very specific deck. Oh, you need to. I'm getting like a slap in the ass. Like, if you don't. I'm getting very nihilistic type of personality here. Like, at least it's not creepy. Like, if no one has you, something, I can't have you. No one can. It's not that. But I am getting very. There's just a lot of testosterone. I'm getting like, I think if somebody's like too big for their britches here, but will you and Colleen be back to that? I'm going to literally answer your question with a very specific deck. And like, gosh, like this is so, yeah, I'm like, that's gross. Yeah. That's all like everybody, right? So just prepare yourself, sir. I'm getting boop, 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 boop. Like who? Like that's like a certain rapper. I know that song. Do you live in your mother's basement? All right. I'm not going to go here. Not today. I'm not. So, yeah, I'm not going to, like, I'll show you the cards that I got, right? Like, so somebody's obviously in a legal case here, and this is why I'm going to sidestep this. It's not because I don't know what's going on. In fact, we can look at the bottom of the deck. It's just because, right, yeah, bad news. I'm not going to be implicated for anything, so I'm just going to, like, exit the situation. You can find yourself a reader that's willing to take your case on. All right. And down to the bottom, back to the top. Let's see. Here we go. Thank you, Flame Lily. I appreciate you. Diddy Love. Will ex Vladimir text me ever again? Let's ask how he feels about you. I like you just like those, because I can't. I mean, I could, right? But then he could just change his mind, and that's literally what I do. Is give you a little heads up. So I'm like, what's he hiding? Is he hiding like a whole other family? I'm sorry, I feel something very, very uncomfortable on the left hand of my side. The left hand of my side. Can I speak proper grammar English? And then I get a poke in my foot over here. Yeah, like something's going on with this dude. I don't know if you want to, but how does Vladimir feel? Because like I don't want to be in this energy. Honestly. Yeah, no, it's up to you. We got the 9 of Wands, and it came out like in horizontal, so it's up to you. He'll do whatever you want. Let's see where I'm like, yeah. I have the Knight of Cups here on the bottom, so he's I'm here resourceful when he needs to be. I'm not, when I feel this type of energy, I'm going to back the hell out of it. But I would look up some people's like family associations because there's something a lot bigger. I'm not going to even say that on camera, honestly. I would fully do a background check. If you got to pay $1.80 or something like that, I would love to know, if his parents were from Sicily, as my people are. Hint, hint. Okay. Oh my gosh. Hi, welcome back. It's so glad to see you on the, no, very cool. I know this is not my regular time, but if I get to burn some calories out and all the other stuff, I'd rather do it through cards than like walking through the neighborhood when we've got a lot of construction going on and like I don't want to be falling back to my place soon. Okay, I see. Will you pass the DL subject? His ex-wife is Italian. Why would I be? Why would I be bringing up my own right? Like rite of passage as far as like my family, and then you're just like, so they're mobbed up. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Mobbed up. I just can't say it on, because this is for entertainment purposes only, right? I know it, like, because my family is that. So, okay, let me go ahead and throw this out here. Like, actually, I'm gonna use this deck so you know that I do feel like you got a little bit of whatever you call it. Like I did too. I wouldn't watch a reader that didn't pull cards. That was confirmation seriously because I didn't believe in cards. So I wouldn't watch any readers that wouldn't pull cards. And like if they had a pre-existing pile, I wouldn't watch them. So this is a very, I went through it because I was backwards in it. It's called True Intentions. It's like $10. I will have to say it's very, very useful in investigative courses, cases. But it can be a little obtuse. And I also realize that I sound like a little bit of an asshole when I use that word because a lot of people don't know what it means, but it's just very wide. It's like buckshot. So if you know anything about guns, if you have a shotgun, it has spray or something. I know I'm butchering it, but it's like you're going to get you're not going to kill anything, but everything's going to get like hit versus like a sniper or something like that. And like that bullet's going to hit your heart. It's kind of like how I rate my cards. And so this one is like, do they love you? Do they not? Will you pass the DL? I don't know what the download subject is, but I have secret. Secret comes out and it comes out in reverse, right? What the fuck does that mean? I don't know. That's why I use different decks for different things because I can't necessarily, something sounds like, yeah, you're going to. And then I go to like tarot and I take 3 cards and I'm like, oh no, you're going to miss it sorely. We've got tribe in reverse. But like from this right here, it sounds like, honestly, I'm going to go ahead and say no. And I know that sounds terrible, but it's the second card that got me. It's like, I think you've been partying too much. Because I was a partier too. As that peeks its head up, curious. It's like, I wonder if I'm gonna, literally, you have the curious card. I wonder if I'm not gonna, like, you're smart enough. If you want to, you will pass it. But you don't have to ask some lowly psychic on the internet whether you're going to or not. No, ma'am. All right, now I'm like getting so much. It's sage advice in reverse. Yeah. Are you like a troller? Anyways, I'm not going to ask. I'm just putting it out there without trying to put you on blast. All right, we're going down. We're going down to the bottom. Like, it's so funny. It's like usually I get people like you when they're asking about relationships, not just like, am I going to make it in school? So, hey, fan club. What's up, Michelle? I've never seen somebody's name spelled the way it's supposed to be. Like, I was like, oh my God, like Michelle. Let's see here. Follow to live. Thank you. Heart. Will Emma reach out to me about Kia? I don't know what you're asking me because that's kind of like a 3-step type of thing. Oh, we did this the other day. Like, it's like I get all of the people's, and there we go. I slid it over. So I'm on you. I hear you. I'm going back up. Thank you for following me. Will Mo, well, that's me. I used to be Mara Olson. Reach out to me about Kia. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna, like, I don't know. It's none of my business. I'm just gonna ask that actual question, okay? So I was thinking about making these cottage cheese pancakes. I don't want to do it for a hot minute, and then maybe I should just go and do it. I don't know. All right, we'll see. I think I'm getting hungry. Well, no, reach out. Well, something happened over here to the left. I'm just gonna flip over and see. Yeah, something kind of ended. Again, not trying to ask your business. Oh, got the 4 of Wands. Oh, I'm getting a very, very warm energy on my hand. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, things weren't. It might have been money issues, but it just came out very evenly. Like I do. I feel like there's like 2, like a Taurus and a Capricorn or something. I feel like, or I don't know. There's something very warm and cuddly. I would love to like eat food at your house on a Sunday afternoon. There's something here. So, well, I don't know if he'll reach out to you, but whoever reaches out is in a good place. There is love and stability here. And I don't say that lightly. Okay. And I'm talking to you, Michelle. Okay. Great. For entertainment purposes only. Hi, Bree. Thank you, Bree. I see you at Mo birthdays in September. Right on. Cool. Oh my God. She's a Taurus kid. I love that. Well, just follow it. Hi. Fallon hurting me. Like, no, I'm not going to answer questions like that. Does somebody feel good about hurting you? Like, we don't, girlies like us, we don't even like acknowledge people like that. I know it sounds terrible. It sounds a little whatever. It may trigger your abandonment wounds. That's fine. Come back. You're always welcome here. You're always welcome to be triggered. Work through your shit and come back. But like, I will not perpetuate, or I think people they call it, I don't know what it is. Capricorn, will the year end with me in a relationship? No. So Bree, I appreciate you asking that. I am not able to give you a time frame or work. No, because everybody has free will. I can tell you very, very clearly what's happened in the past, what's going on right now, anything in the future. I can pull cards on it, but everybody has free. Like, that's literally why I exist. Everybody has, like, I let you know what's coming up ahead, and then we can change it, right? So I'm not going to, and that means if I can do it, other people can do it. So I will never, that's the only reason why I have a guarantee on my services, is because if it's only past or what's going on right now. That's why I'm really good at divorce. Okay. But so Capricorn, when you say, will you end the year with you in a relationship? I can say, is there a relationship? I could do all of those things, but like when you ask that type of question, right, with an ending point of like, is it by the end of the year? Here's the thing: is you have to understand manifestation. Manifestation, you gotta let go. As soon as you, again, I'm going to say it over and over and over, and you're all going to be sick of it, but then you're going to remember. If you lose a dog, let's say you're dog sitting. Maybe you're not a dog person, but you are dog sitting and you lose that dog. That dog starts running down the road. And you're like, oh, fuck, I'm not going to get paid and I'm going to lose somebody's dog. You do not run after the dog. You start running the opposite way. This is shear 7. You hear sprinkle, sprinkle? That's shear 7. Just like 24 hours in a, like her just talking about it. That's what it is. These men, these people, these pickup artists are running games on you 24/7. Your own president is running games on you using astrology, right? And then keeping y'all in the dark, like, oh, astrology. I'm a Christian. I don't believe in that. What? So you don't believe God made the planets? Wait, what? You don't believe that, like, I don't know, the Chinese have been like sailing the fucking seas for like using the stars as navigation? Like, you don't, like, you're just like, no, it's not on the Googles. I don't believe it. My mommy and my pappy told me that it's not true, and therefore I fucking believe it. Like, you, please click the fuck off. Seriously, I cannot. I know I sound super elitist, but you know what? Like, there's a difference between being elitist of like, you know what? I'm not a fucking racist. I would hate for my surgeon to be racist. I would hate for the person that is supposed to be responsible for my medical aid in the time of need, for them to be a person on TikTok running around in blackface or whiteface or whatever it is. All of y'all, the barrio, the this, that, the other, everybody, right? Unless you just treat people well in your everyday life when no one's looking. And for some reason, to be that type of person, she's got to have something under her belt. How about, like, karma hits me really fucking hard. And I don't like it. I'm not a glutton for punishment or pain. And I would rather be by myself than hang around people that are fucking bullshitting me around. How about them apples? But no, that means that, oh, she must be using her, this, that, and you. Go fuck yourself, right? TikTok, YouTube, Insta, Threads, all the people, like, right? Because you want to, like, I'm putting myself out here, right? Show me the thousands of videos that you have on the internet for people to judge you by. Seriously, right? You can sit on your couch and you can point your finger, but have you put yourself out here? Right? I'm putting myself out here for you to what? Wag your lazy ass finger at me. And then you want to get mad at me? You want to call me? Look, bitch, please. So you can come for me. I will create a meetup. You got a problem with me. You want to tell all your friends and all your family this, that, and the other. You have such a problem with me and my ethics and the way all the things. Well, stand up and talk to me. I'm not going to hit somebody. I was a Delta flight attendant. Best in my class. Think I'm going to hit you? No. Where I'm going to hit you is that you can't articulate yourself in public. You have to do it behind closed doors. You have to have other people like having your back. You have to tell a narrative and a story for people to have you. Like, what? Like, tell me. Let's talk. Let's sit down. What is the truth after a half hour? What? Because you heard I had a degree in something you've been reaching your entire life, and you're still shitty and piss poor, and you hit on people's husbands while you're actually like photographing them and their families. Like, and that's my problem because I can fucking see it just like that. That your husband is like a whore for blondes and your besties just to get back at you. He punches you in your stomach when you're pregnant, hoping that you'll fucking, like, I could just go on and on and on. I'm not cool like that. I've been where you were. You are that sensitive. You do feel those things. You're not able to articulate yourself because what? You still feel like you have to lie to everybody to get like you. So you're just gonna stay in that. Go ahead. You literally, y'all don't even know why have I been so quiet. You have no idea. The sexiest time of like not just the year of the decade, the sexiest time of the year just fucking happened. What did you manifest? That's why I'm so giddy. That's why I'm so happy because I got through the shoot. And y'all had eyes on me. I think I'm cool. Right? But like not like that. That's fucking crazy time. 17 years of karma. Oh, little old me. Little old me with my broken tooth. Oh. Y'all are dumb. But that's called being resourceful. Toodles. How do we get out of YouTube Live? Oh, end stream.